Hello and welcome to my new Tekkit series. The server that I play on just recently restarted with the newest version of Tekkit, and I figured that this is as good a time as any to go ahead and start a series. So, I have not really been on. I do not own this server, nor do I have any ops or anything like that, so this is going to be pretty much pure survival. And let's just get to it. I have cleverly disguised the server information just in case. So let's see what we've got. Alright, we've logged in and it is night. That is never good. Looks like it is near the beginning of night because the sun is on its way up. And there's already Enderman. However, it looks like I've spawned near a naturally occurring village, so that at least is good. Plenty of food and shelter. Oh, although I hear zombies already, let's just kind of get inside and see about waiting out the night. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Okay, so an inauspicious start. Well, of course, all I hear is that stupid zombie beating on a door. That is really, really annoying. Okay, so I'm going to try and talk over the zombie beating on the door. I'm relatively new to making effectively live content. I've really only done AMVs before. What they won't be posted on this channel, seeing as by their very nature they, sort of break copyrights. And I've fitzed around with the video settings on it. Unfortunately, the quality you're seeing is the highest I've been able to get it. I don't know if there's a setting I'm missing or something, but if I find it, video quality will improve. I also do not know how long I'm going to make these videos, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to record in chunks whenever I'm playing and just kind of cut them into episodes as I go. So, if it seems like an episode ends in an odd place, or I don't give a natural lead out, that would be wise, because I'm still recording. And I'll pretty much just pick up where I left off. And that zombie is really annoying. But I have nothing at the moment, as you can see. As far as this newest version of Tekkit, I played on what is now known as Tekkit Classic, but a large number of the mods have significantly changed, especially Equivalent Exchange. It got gutted. The industrial craft mods were torn out, and there's some new ones in here, like galactic craft and like dimensional doors, which we saw why that Enderman we spawned in. Looked like there was a dimensional door there. I experienced the dimensional doors mod for about an hour when I was, just kind of exploring in Big Dig. I had considered doing a series on that, but then the new version of Tekkit here came out, so I figured, you know what? This is the perfect thing to do. So, still just waiting out the night. Let's see how far that moon has gotten. Oh yeah, this is going to be a while. Oh, and look, I've attracted attention. Not good. And there's a skeleton at my door. Could be worse, could be another noise-making zombie. Yes, come see episode 1, where I stand in the house and hide from the undead. That is really loud. I thought he would have broken the door down by now. Ah well. So, unfortunately, with it pretty much being the moment I started playing and I'm trapped inside a house, I have sort of run out of things to do and talk about almost immediately. I suppose I could go a little bit into some tactics here for survival. I mean, obviously, beyond the basic vanilla survival stuff of build a shelter, still be in when it's night, and get yourself food and tools, resources, etc., etc. I think that one of the first major goals I'm going to go for is constructing a quarry. Because since there is no means of replicating blocks in Tekkit anymore that I have been able to tell, it means I'm going to need to be able to gather large amounts of resources. Quarries still seems to be the best way of doing that. That zombie is really annoying. Is he getting closer? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. Looks like there was a creeper exploded here. I am definitely not the first person to have gotten onto this server. Oh, there's more than one zombie! That would be why it's so loud. Oh crap, I'm getting shot. Yep, that was stupid of me. Oh, so stupid. Time to go hide back in the house. Yep. But at least the zombies are just growling now and no longer beating on that door. And they're beating on the door again. So that was ultimately pointless. Oh. Looks like the sun is coming up on the horizon. Hopefully that'll finish killing these zombies off. And a few moments here. And then I go, so since this is spawn, all of this food is not spawn protected. I have no idea what, if anything else, is actually on this server other than Tekkit itself. Probably just a couple of basic commands, which I'll probably find out along the way. Here comes the sun. I still hear them beating, and I don't hear them burning. And they managed to kill a villager. And now they're on fire. Excellent. Alright. Annoying dude's on fire. And it's protected. Well, what about the stuff over that way? How far does this protection go? Aha! So, since this is obviously a naturally occurring village, I do not necessarily consider it any form of cheating to be harvesting the wheat. It's just auspicious that the spawn is right there. Alright, so since I am a sensible type person, I will replant the plants that I harvested. There we go. They're already starting to grow. Let's see if we've got something other than wheat here that we can harvest. Ooh, I see some carrots. Go ahead and grab a few of them. Alright, and again, since I'm a sensible person, replant so that anybody else who happens to come by can have some as well. Alright, let's get this food out of the way here. And take a look around. It looks like somebody started building over there, so let's not go that way. We got a jungle off in that direction and some high hills. Not really a fan of high hills. I prefer flatter areas. But we'll head off this way since it's the only direction I see trees. And there's filth. Okay. Fun. Some chickens around. Whoop. Getting some... Oh, what's that? Oh, an arrow. Must have been a skeleton died here. Oh, somebody's building up there. Definitely going in this direction then. Don't need to be interfering with anybody else. And don't need anybody else interfering with me. I just totally whiffed that jump. Alright. So, that is a creeper. And there's a torch here, so there's been people this direction. Not that I necessarily care about that. For some initial resources. Because I need to punch some trees. Alright. Let's get this tree taken care of. And then maybe we can start getting some real resources. Not that trees aren't real resources, but they're the most basic thing. They're the, start of it all. I'm actually mildly annoyed that they changed the regular Minecraft sounds. I liked the old sounds better. I liked the old texture on gravel better. That at least I could do something about. I could theoretically go in and, make a texture pack to just set it all to the old defaults. But, I'm using the default texture pack partially because I didn't care enough to get anything different, and partially because, well, I didn't particularly see anything better in any of the other ones. Alright, we've got ourselves a crafting table real quick. Somewhere around here is a button, okay. Go ahead and just pop that there quick. I need to open one of those. Alright, pop that. Do that. I'm actually mildly annoyed with that feature as well. The thing where you just kind of click and drag makes it so I end up missing when because I still do it the old way, where I click each spot and it ends up putting stuff in the wrong place. Alright, let's see. That is definitely not enough yet. Let's get a little bit more. A little bit of a graphic layer on the mini-map there. It's been happening. Not entirely sure why, but alright, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Go ahead and make a better pickaxe. And let's see. Go ahead, get a few extra tools out of the way. Alright, I got my most basics of basics. Let's move on. Oh, might be more than just a graphical error on the minimap. It's a graphical error in the world. Well, that's not fun. Let's go that way. Since stepping into that area might very well just plunge me into the abyss, according to the server, which, whatever the server thinks is basically what happens. Alright. I've successfully circumnavigated the, no, not circumnavigated, navigated my way around the gaping chasm of graphical error, only to be confronted with another gaping chasm of graphical error. Wonderful. Huh. Let's see if... Haha! That works. I like that. Ooh, some eggs too. Let's go ahead and just collect all this good stuff. Looks like somebody was in that cave there. No, that is okay, person. I will move on. Assuming I can get... Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, here we go. There's a way out. Excellent. Moving on. Into the land of graphical errors. I wonder if that's just a thing that's happening, or if that's because I'm recording. Who knows? Probably just a thing that's happening. That happens to be happening while I'm recording. Because Murphy. Alright, let's eat an apple. Or two. Alright. I really want to go that way. Now let's go over here. It sure would be nice if the world would load. But I guess you just kind of got to take things as they come sometimes. As soon as I get out in the open here, and take a look up at the sun, which is on its way down. So, I'm going to have to do some shelter here real quick. I'm mildly concerned that I haven't found any rubber trees yet, but... Ooh, pumpkin patch. Well, not immediately useful. That'll come in handy later. Always one of those things that's kind of a hard find. Go ahead and pick up a few of those. Got a giant cliff face. And a nice open patch here that I can eventually do something with. Question is, do I want to actually set a permanent base here? Or do I just want to set up something temporary, mine out some resources, maybe go somewhere else? This is a nice flat patch here. Be easy to widen. Either way, I am going to have to make myself some shelter. So, let's start by burrowing out a small area. Yes, I'm one of those weird people who always make my areas 3 high. Has nothing to do with Enderman. It's just how I've always done it. Ever since I was in, you know, the late alpha of Minecraft. Just something I've always done. Alright, getting dark. They mostly come at night. Mostly. Let's get a furnace. Do that. That should give the second one. Go ahead and make ourselves a door. Doesn't have to be terribly fancy, because even if I stay in this area, this is just a temporary shelter. And at most, it ends up becoming a mine. So, pop on some more wood here for some more charcoal. I have a piece of charcoal that I can turn into some torches. And light this place up properly. Let's go ahead and burrow out a little bit more here. Maybe I'll get lucky, come across some iron. That is definitely the next step in the process here. Next major thing I need is iron, so that I can make some iron shears, a bucket, and an iron pickaxe. Shears are important so that I can make a bed, which will allow me to skip over these nights when I'm alone on the server here, like I am now. Yeah, like I am now. And bucket will be important for setting up a farm that is not dependent on the random generation of the world. So, you know, something a little more organized. And then, of course, you know, your pickaxe is necessary to gather diamonds and a bunch of other materials that are exclusive to Tekkit. Alright, so I got some more charcoal. Let's just go ahead and make more torches. And let's go ahead and make some more charcoal. One of the things that I was looking at, it seems like there is no free energy anymore. The closest you get is cheap energy. And cheap energy is apparently based off of the Stirling engine, which will burn coal and charcoal. So you generally want to use charcoal since it's a renewable resource. And pretty much run everything off of that. Be a little bit of a pain in running things around, but until you get advanced enough to have something like a bioreactor with a biogenerator, which requires going to the nether, getting blaze rods, so not for some time yet, it's pretty much the best you can manage, because the oil fabricators and the lava fabricators don't output any faster than the amount of energy put in. Basically, the amount of oil or lava put out is the same or less than the amount of energy that they would put back in. So you're not getting a net gain. So pretty much you're stuck using a renewable resource until such time as you have either lava or oil so plentiful that you don't care that it's not exactly renewable. You could make it renewable via charcoal in the Stirling engine to use it on the fabricators to make those, but again, even those fabricators require going to the nether. So it's one of those things that's just going to be some time out. Sort of stuck in this cave again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is a waste of torches, but torches are a renewable resource. I had taken about an hour on a little test world I had set up for myself to sort of loosely familiarize myself with a few of the new things in Tekkit. Not a whole lot. I spawned in some items, looked around, took a quick look at the moon, that sort of stuff. But ultimately, there isn't even quite yet a proper working wiki for this newer version of Tekkit. All I could really find was Tekkit Lite and Tekkit Classic. I did find one wiki for the new version of Tekkit, but all that had really gotten put in was some of the Galactic Craft stuff and the stone gears. Why stone gears and nothing else? I don't know. Apparently that's all they've managed to get to. The thing is, I don't know a whole lot of this stuff myself yet. I can't really contribute. Stuck waiting around for dawn. Waiting for Dawn, Episode 2. No, I don't know. This might still be Episode 1. No idea till I go to edit. It is my goal to leave as much of this intact as possible throughout this series. You know, jump cuts are annoying, especially if, you know, somebody was working on a project or something, and then all of a sudden it's done. Oh, yay. No, you kind of want to see exactly what went into doing things. So I'm looking to pretty much do it that way, where you just kind of get to see everything. Unfortunately, this includes the boring parts. I suppose if I am setting up a bit of a base here, I should also make myself at least a little bit of storage. So we have a little bit of storage. I am going to apologize for any volume problems that come up. I'm going to do my best to fix anything in post, but it's been a while since I've really done any heavy video editing, so I'm probably a little rusty. And my boring conversational skills seem to be starting to run low. So let's take a quick look outside. Oh, good, I think that's dawn on the horizon. Excellent. Alright. Once again, here comes the sun. At least I managed to talk through the boring night. Even if I'm now running out of things to say. But I'll be heading back out into the world and I'll be able to talk about the things that are out there.